Ahead lies the Arctic shore, and beyond, the sea. And still the little animals surge forward. Their frenzy takes them tumbling down the terraced cliffs, creating tiny avalanches of sliding soil and rocks, and seemingly indestructible lemmings.
Well, that was a rather strange way to start a video, and you're thinking, Retro, are you going to show us another lemming train video? Not exactly, well, not perhaps as you would normally expect. Hello, I'm RetroJules. Do you ever have one of those games where you kind of don't really have a clue what you're going to do? And then you end up in a situation where you think, do you know what, I'm not really going to achieve anything now, and I'm not really sure what I should do. I have probably more of those games than I care to admit. I'm in the back chat, I'm going to head to the centre and just peek through these bushes, spot the enemy and roll back. And the only advantage to that really is to just let our guys know where the enemy are, because I'm not keeping them spotted, so I'm not going to get any assisted damage for them. And as you can see, our guys are still crawling up the slope at C5 and getting nowhere fast, and the enemy have really advanced to that central position. I quite like to play this side of the map. I don't generally play the 1 and 2 lines unless I'm in some sort of hull down heavy. But of course what you've got to be careful of here is if the enemy dominate the lighthouse, you could end up in a little bit of trouble. I'm here with another back chat, so I'm thinking firepower wise we're very strong here, and there is a heavy creeping along at D8 who will join us eventually. Our only light tank goes up onto the lighthouse and hopefully is going to do some very effective work and claim the lighthouse for us. So I'm in a position where we want to push around the corner, and I wait for the heavy to peer around so we can see what gets lit up, but always wary of the T100 up there, and I think the other one was a back chat too. Neither have good gun depression, so they're going to have to really reach over to get shots in. Right, Tier 8 Nomad at the back. And this is going to be one of those games where, I'll spoil it for you now, that the team kind of crumble and you're left with that decision at the end. Do you fight or do you run away with your tail between your legs and try and hide? If you know anything about my tanking and my videos and my capability as a tanker, you probably know what the answer is going to be already. So I'm just trying to use some of these bushes as a bit of cover, try and get some sneaky shots, and yeah, you see there's those, yeah, it is a T100 and a back chat up on the lighthouse. Unfortunately, I managed to miss their shots, so I'm going to have to pull back. So the trouble is, really, the only way I'm going to be able to advance now is to get really close to the cliffs under the lighthouse. So I choose to go and join the Conqueror and try and give him a little bit of support. Doesn't really work that well actually, I kind of cock it up a little bit. There's a Tiger 2 and I'm just about to take a shot in the side and the Conqueror blocks my shot. Then I do a silly auto aim and then I aim at a white tank, which isn't going to go in because I don't have a shot. And yes, that Emil is right over there at H8. That player was not very happy with me. I had a rather nasty message at the end of this. He's a tier 8 heavy in a tier 10 game, so admittedly he's probably thinking, well, what am I supposed to do in this game? I think I'll just hang back here. And he spends the entirety of the game right there. But what you don't know about this game is that I needed to finish off Winter Games Bravo 2 tank kills to get 50 points to complete the whole thing. So I was desperate for a second kill, and we are 4 tanks down. 4 of our tanks are this side, and we've got 1 which is about to be taken out at D5. I take a hit. And I'm thinking, oh, 6 tanks down. This is not going to end well. That Emil at tier 8 is still at H8. The enemy have left, and I'm thinking, do you know what? There's 2 of us left now. We're not going to win. I know we're not going to win. I'm going to get a kill. And that way, Winter Games Bravo is fini. And 1 shot in. 2 shots in. That player was not happy with that move. But there we go. And of course, now I'm down here on that shelf. I've abandoned our heavy. I do feel bad about that, but I know we're going to lose. And this was the choice whether to fight or flight. And flight was my option. But I wanted to stay here as long as I could just to see what happens. And I'm so glad I did. I really could have faced the sea to get faster acceleration to plummet off the cliff at my chosen moment, but I wanted to have the camera facing the other way just to see if the enemy were going to hunt me. And here they come, and the other players were pinging the blue saying, Retro, ditch the tank, you're going to die, don't give them the satisfaction. Just get a little bit closer. I'm not going to give them the satisfaction, but I just wanted to see if they hunted me down. And the 100 YOLOs into the cliff, and the Batchat comes down, and the waffle, and the grill comes down too. That was the lemming part of this video, and it was hilarious. And here they come. Well, I only got 9,000 silver because I didn't really achieve anything. 734 XP because I didn't really achieve anything. And I came second because I didn't really achieve anything. Oh my god. Keep safe, keep tanking, and I'll see you soon.